So how to solve these kind of big issues? This is what you said, Japanese brand.
Right.
Product, they believe
Well,
our product, but they don't believe Japanese people. This is a problem. Even Asia, I think similar situation will go in. Especially, in my opinion, next 3 to 4 years, Asian people also they don't believe Japanese people. Still, they are trying to doing Japanese people with you past asset, but we're going to disappear next several years. This is my concern,
mm,
right?
well, if we look at the opportunities that we have, there are plenty. I mean, we had the Rugby World Cup in Japan that was very successful, where Japan really showed the rest of the world how well organized we are, what a fantastic infrastructure we have, how clean everything is, how we can organize large masses of people to come into Japan without creating chaos. Um, that same opportunity will repeat itself during the Olympics, and even on a much larger scale with many more people watching.
Mm.
So these kinds of opportunity these kinds of events will be a wonderful opportunity for Japan to profile itself as and sell its strong points,
Mm.
sell its uniqueness, and sell its qualities to the rest of the world. Then, of course, you need to make sure
Mm.
that it will not remain vague, and we will only be promoting like geisha and ramen, but will actually show more about our society, about our uniqueness, about our
Mm.
culture, and then basically how that is not something particularly Japanese, but that can be exported and implemented into your country, and that we have the skills and the technology to actually do that.
Good aspect. I think many people criticize Tokyo Olympic next year, this year, but I think this is big opportunity. We're going to give show them our culture, our good point. So uh, my example is just a medical company. They just only deal in Japan, and I open the market in Taiwan. But the rest of the world, those people, they never believe us. They
Mm,
never believe us. We try to persuade Vietnam wholesalers. They never believe us,
mm,
right?
right.
So
Mm,
this is our issue. And you said brand, but trust brand. And global people, they never
mm.
accept our people. No trust. So this is our big issue. We need to solve. Otherwise, Japan will isolating year by year more. Gon case is a good
Right.
example. They don't never try to communicate with Japanese people. They believe they are Japanese people is unique and they are like what is suitable words strange people,
Mm,
right? Strange.
right.
Like
Well, if oh, yeah. Well, I mean, it is problematic, but that's just one side of the story. So there are many other different stories that we could tell about Japan and the narrative of Japan, like the way that, like I said before, like how we presented ourselves during the Rugby World Cup. That was above and beyond expectations. We did a fantastic job as a host and made a deep impression on the
right,
rest of the
right,
world. But then the question is, so what? I
right.
think the biggest question is, so what? So how can we convert this positive image that we create and generate business out of it? I think uh, that is a challenge that we should be think more carefully
Right.
how to do that.
Yeah, you spend a lot of time for the sports game past couple of months or 3 months. You have lots of
Yeah,
experience on how to sell Japan brand, right? So you get to know the lot of problems what we have, right?
right,
How to solve this is my big concern.
right. So well, I don't think that selling ourselves to a global market was really what we were aiming to do. Of course, in our particular case, we brought in a lot of people from overseas, entertained them, showed them about our skills, our hospitality, and um, yeah, combined sports, created a sports narrative, and put that into link that to Japanese culture, link that to our company culture.
Mm.
That is
Mm.
something that you can create a positive image. You can drive the image, and you can build it by bringing the world into your country. But I think there are many more opportunities to do that. There are many more ways in which we can actually showcase our skills, our uniqueness, and that is something that we have an opportunity in the very short term. And I hope um, many people will be thinking about this to actually use this momentum to create a brand around certain products and services which are unique, as mentioned before. Environmentalism, urbanization, collectivism. We have something unique here, and if we product it right, if we market it right, then it would be an opportunity to actually generate employment and more money flowing into Japan.
Mm. Okay, my big concern is based on my experience of overseas people communication, including my family. Japanese problem is they don't communicate with overseas people. Like your event, like rugby game, and they're going to have a dinner. But Japanese people don't want to spend those overseas people to communicate, right?
It's right. It's true.
This
No,
is problem, you know. This is a
this is true.
okay. Just the trading corporation, they try to sell product or import mineral from Australia. They don't communicate. They spend private hours with at night.
Well, actually, what I observed in Israel is not only that they don't talk with foreign people. It is not true across the board, by the way, but it is true for many, especially I think for many Japanese people in so small to middle-sized companies. When you come to representatives of larger companies, they are more used to engaging with foreign people. But what I also noticed is actually that from the Japanese hosts who invited Japanese guests, that we got relatively a lot of people who felt that the program was very long, and they felt they had nothing to talk about with their clients
Mm.
for such a long time. So that it was basically a program where you would almost spend a full day with your client. Now, I think most Western businessmen would feel delighted to have the opportunity to spend a whole day with their clients, to talk, to network, to change ideas, to get to know each other on a personal level. It's a huge business opportunity. But I felt and I heard that for quite a few Japanese hosts,
Yeah,
they
Japanese
felt
they do not,
Japanese
right?
they don't
They
they
don't.
feel